What is predictive? That's what inbound marketing looks like now. Right? And it's going to get a lot more complicated along the way. That's the social part of it. That's the non-social part. Wow. Social media is huge, and it affects search marketing. So what did Google just do? Well, looky here. Search plus your world. Google plus. This comes from the Google blog itself, and it bears reading because a number of you will have not read it yet, so I rarely just stand around and read slides, but let's take a look here. Google search has always been about finding the best results for you, and sometimes those, that means results from the public web. Right? It means the stuff that they can crawl. But sometimes it means your personal content or things shared with you by people you care about. What did they just say? Social media? Did somebody say social platform there? Okay, I'm sure it sounded like that. Okay. These wonderful people and this rich personal content is currently missing from your search experience. Well, I'll say I think we call those social platforms. Search is still limited to a universe of web pages created publicly, mostly by people you've never met. Today, we're changing that by bringing your world, rich with people and information, into search. Oh. So did Facebook just win? Did Google just become Facebook instead? Kind of. I don't know. There's still a search engine. But that's pretty major. I mean, that's blow you away, knock you off your feet, major. Trust me, Facebook went heads up. So did, Twitter. Everybody got their heads up on that one. Search is pretty amazing at finding one needle in a haystack of billions of web pages, images, video, news, and more, but clearly that isn't enough. You should also be able to find your own stuff on the web, the people you know, and the things they've shared with you, as well as people you don't know but might want to, all from one search box. Let's see. People you don't know but might want to. Anybody else got a name for that? That would be your customers. Okay, how many in-house marketers? Yeah? Okay, and how many are agency marketers? Okay, agency marketers, those are your customers, right? People you might want to know about? Opportunity to insert your customer here. Trust me, you want to know about this if you're looking for a car. My guy sells cars, right? Okay, we get this. They're transforming it the following ways. Personal search results, right? Personal results. Personalization in the web is not new. It's getting more intense. They keep playing back and forth with it. Some of us like it, some of us don't, right? Profiles in search. Those little pictures coming up, you see that, right? Author authority, you see who wrote it. And people in pages. It helps you find people's profiles. Facebook, right? Profiles. And Google Plus pages. Oh, dang, Facebook doesn't get to play. And let's see, pages related to a specific topic or area of interest. So how many people have a Facebook page of their own? Okay. And keep your hands up if you have a corporate one as well. A lot of you, okay? How many of you might have multiple Facebook pages? Yeah, a lot of you, right? We're search marketers, we got it. Okay, how many of you have Google Plus pages? Okay, every one of you is going to have one by next year. Because Facebook's not going to get to play. You're going to find people profiles in Google Plus pages in search. They didn't say anything about Facebook pages. So Facebook didn't like that very much. And Matt Cutts said, as did the rest of Google. Now, Matt Cutts is the head of the spam team over at Google. He's kind of a corporate voice piece, a mouthpiece, right, for them. Okay. He said, well, how come they're fussing? They just canceled their agreement with us. How come Twitter's fussing? They just canceled their agreement with us. You can't get into those Facebook pages to crawl them. They don't want that. Be careful what you want, because they just got it. So search plus your world. Just so you can read it more easily later, because you definitely get this. This was, by the way, seriously recent. I was on an airplane when this happened. I landed, and there it was in my email box saying, check it out. Okay. And this is where you read about it. So you get this deck, and you can just click through and print it. Google owning. There again are what they're doing. Personal results, profiles in search, people in pages. Ooh, social search. So, search and social collided on the 10th of January, formally, with the word social search. Welcome to reality. Thanks, Copy. This was a good subject. It was a little iffy when we started. Okay. Google Plus photos and posts. Let's go see what Matt Cutts likes about this thing. Okay. Werewolf. He wrote a blog post on his own site, and he said, so I like to play this game called Werewolf. It's a card game that you play at conferences. If you guys want to play later, we can do that. It's a lot of fun. Okay. And he went and did his own search for werewolf. He found that he can get the Wikipedia one. Yeah, they're still winning out. But check it out, right there, images, because we know image search is pretty powerful stuff. I can't rank in the SERPs, who cares? I'm not even seeing the real, search results except for Wikipedia. The real first ones aren't, there. They're down below in terms of commerce. The pictures come up first, so you can always rank in images, right? It's easier to get there. All right. Anybody know who that guy is? Brian put these up. These are Brian Fitzpatrick's pictures, right? And then that's Gina's pictures, right? That is Matt Cutts. Matt Cutts does a werewolf search while logged in, and he gets a picture of Matt Cutts playing werewolf. Now, he also gets images of werewolves in history and books and storybooks and all that kind of thing. That's fine, and maybe even movies and whatever. But notice that right up top is his game, because they know something about him from his personalization. I used to talk about this. Some of you have read the blog a lot over at SEO Moz, or have heard other presentations that I've made or maybe Rand has made. So we used a reference to a ballpark or ball team in the United States, American football. Right? If I'm looking for the Vikings, the first time I'm going to end up with the guys with the horns and the boats and the whole bit coming out of Scandinavia, and I'll end up with the Vikings team coming out of Minnesota for American football, and I'll end up with some things that say I might want to buy tickets about it, or maybe I want to see the movie time or the play times on television or whatever, right? And I will get some things about the Viking cook stove, which is a very high-end European cook stove that is sold around the world. Okay, and then some of it's for restaurants and some of it's for residential and so on. I'll get all of that. So I click on the Viking TV times, and the next time Google Instant will show me more options about the football team, and the other ones start falling off. The first one will be the Viking cooktop because it's the most esoteric, and the second ones will be the guys with the horns and the boats and the dragons and all of that. And then I only get search results for the Viking team. I will get more things about, I don't know, their wins and their losses and the players and this and that. The whole page will be filled about the Viking team. Personalization. It knows what you want. So now, as marketers, we've got to start thinking about what that means and what our opportunities are for getting folks in there. That's Matt. By the way, it's hosted on Flickr, not on Google. So it isn't just Google Plus results. It will be drawing from other places. And Matt was quick to point that out. Okay? Flickr, not just Google Plus. So that says to you something about how you get in there and how personalization can be leveraged as marketers.